Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Off the Syllabus podcast. My name is Apute, and I am the 2026 Student Ambassador, and I'm here with my peers to deliver a special episode today. So, Harry,
Mm,
can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Te. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Off the Syllabus. So, I'm Harry, your 2026 student ambassador. I hope you enjoy our answer.
Yay, that's right. So two of the student ambassadors for 2026 are here together with us for these special episodes. In these episodes, two of the original hosts for the Off the Syllabus podcast, me, Gang, and Mashun, are going to ask things admission-related questions so that, it will be helpful to prepare us for new students to get into our university.
Sure, like our university is accepting new applicants right now for the next academic year. So hope that all of you listening to this episode were also applying for it.
Yeah. So we have a few questions for you guys. But first, Mashun, would you like to, ask in your questions? Yeah.
Sure. So first questions would be like, can you guys like walk us through what was your experience writing admissions at City First?
Harry, do you want to go first?
Okay, great. So, uh, when I think back to my admission process, uh, I honestly laugh a little because I was stressed about so many things, which is really didn't matter for the long run. So back then, I thought university admission was all about grades and sounding perfect and, being a perfect man, perfect student. Now, as a Parami student, I realized it was really about, understanding yourself. So, uh, yeah, for the upcoming student, it might sound a little scary when you heard the word admission, but the thing is that you have to be honest and authentic. That's all it needs. That's all it takes, right? So, um, when I apply university, Parimi University, I thought about my experience from where I born and I live up to this day. So I look back to those experience and I find one specific uh, reason or how can I say um, problem or the thing that I want to solve. So that is where what I start to write, and then it all come easy after I write it. So that is my experience of admission. So I hope you guys can do it. So the first thing that you need to do is being honest and being authentic, and you don't need to sound perfect. Just be yourself. That's it.
Okay. So, Harry, thank you for sharing your experience, and I would like to share mine as well as also one of the ambassadors. So, for me personally, it was a bit challenging to write the admissions essays while applying to the university because at the time it was my first time applying to a university because I was fresh out of high school, right? I was working a minimum wage job, and I found Parmi and I wanted to try because the courses offered here are very intriguing, and I wanted to try to apply to it, even if I get it or not. So yeah, I had to research about the subjects, about the majors that are offered here, and I started to write a story of myself, like how I wanted to be here and apply to the university and also attend the courses here. So I faced a lot of challenges because, like I said, I was applying here for the very first time and it was a bit overwhelming. But even if I felt like that, I still tried my best, right? I tried to research about the philosophy, politics, and economics, which is my major. And I also like try to connect it with my passions as well, because at the time I was really into philosophy, and that is why I connected to like my passion for philosophy. And yeah, so my advice is for the students who are watching this is also to like, even if you're like scared, even if you face a lot of challenges within your first time application, it's fine, because I've also went through it. I've also went through these challenges by myself, and it's not that overwhelming if you try your best and like um, showcase your passions and interests. Because if you like show enough, enough interest, enough passion in this particular subject, then you'll be able to like get through the first round of the admissions. So it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be scared. Just um, try your best and like showcase your unique qualities as well. So yeah, that was my experience with first time application.
Yeah, that sounds really like really nice that you first started to research and try to relate to what you were interested in first. And then you were talking a lot about, showcasing your interests and your passions. So I'm just curious, like how do you make sure that, through the admission essays and the essays you have to write, how do you make sure like your personalities and who you are as a person come through like authentically, like naturally? How do you make that, what techniques do you use like to express who you are as a person through the essays?
Okay, so I guess I'll start first. So, like I mentioned earlier, you need to have at least one or more than one unique quality to showcase. I think that's the most important factor of like applying to a university or program, whatever, right? You need to have at least one quality that is unique to yourself, and you have to like find a way to show it to the to the university. So for me, I emphasize that I can be critical, in a sense that when I'm given a situation or like for example an assignment, right? I can be critical. I can analyze things before it comes to making an immediate decision. So that's why like I try to showcase that, and I try to like write that this is my unique quality, right? I can be critical, I can analyze things. So that is why I think this skill can be implemented, right? Implemented in the university, and I can try to leverage that when I get to the university. So I guess even if you feel like you don't have any special talents or qualities, it's fine to just take something of yourself, right? um, that you feel like it could be used, or it could be used to improve in when you once you get to PowerMe. So just try to use that and write around that um, same skill that you want to improve. Like for example, you already have the skill, but you want to improve it. That's why you're applying to PowerMe, and because you want to improve it here. So yeah, I guess you have to be able to showcase your one unique quality, and also like your passion, right? For these specific fields. So if you're into data science, just write about like emphasizing how much you are into data science. If you're into philosophy, write how much you are into philosophy, but also like align it with your interests as well. So passion and also unique quality, it's what I want to recommend, and that's exactly what I did as well. And I feel like that's why I got here, because I aligned those interests with my qualities as well. So yeah.
Mm, great, great. Thank you so much there. So for me, uh, it's mostly related to what they has said, but the thing is that uh, you have to be, specific. Instead of saying that I'm hardworking, I am a community oriented person. Instead of saying that, you have to show it. You have to be something like that. So, uh, in my case, I talk about my real experience, like for instance, balancing my work with responsibilities, and the thing learning displaying through daily life, and what is my principle as a person's, and figuring things out without having all the sources other student might have. Just be yourself. So uh, the thing is that when you truly think about it, the personality will come through when you stop trying to be perfect. You have to show, as they said, your passion. And what do you have? The unique ones, your personal trait. So those are the things that university are looking for. They didn't look for a perfect student. They want us to they want to understand us as a human being, as a person, as who you are. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so like I have heard like Harry talking about using his real experience to shine through the like to showcase his personality, and also like Ace using like we can use our like some of the unique quality that we have to shine in essay, right? So I just want to know like I feel like the hobbies, right? The hobbies or the interests, these are also like part of our personality too, right? So I just wonder like what kind of hobbies or interests do you have, and like how do you make use of them to leverage your chances into the university? So I just wanted to know that. So yeah, who want to talk about it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I could go first. So, um, I don't know. This hobby is related to, or count as a hobby for university, but my hobby is the playing football. So football has always been part of my life since it is an online university. So it's not very related, right? But the thing is that um, it was something I did to develop or upgrade my resume. I did it because I love it. So at university, I realized how much that matter. Football helped me, manage stress and connect with peoples outside the university, and straight. I can stay grounded when academic got heavy, which is totally the evident that I feel in my first year because the workload is real. The university workload is real. You guys knows that, right? So it's like full time. So I had to manage my stress with playing football. So in playing football, it taught me teamwork, patience, resilience. Thing I use in class, and even in internship, and even in my workplace. So which is very great. And the last thing is that university gave me permission or to see hobby as not a distraction, but the part of who I am.
Okay. Um, so for me, I was like a very, how do I say, a creative kid. So even as a kid, I like to do like painting, drawing, creating something, right? It has always been a part of me. So I think as I grew up, my hobby still revolves around that. So once I get into Parmi, I feel like I was also able to like explore different parts of being creative. Like for example, there are like playwriting or like creative writing courses at Parmi. So I attended those courses, and it was really fun to, like showcase your writing skills and write some interesting stories about yourself. It was really fun. So yeah, that's what I did. And also like I joined, student clubs which also align with my interests, like for example, creative club where we do all sorts of things, right? So I was able to like explore creativity in ways that are like how do I say, not just through drawing, because as a kid I was only into drawing, but now I was able to like explore, like filming, also, some community projects. I would also say it's creative because you're like engaging with your community and creating something impactful for the community. So I would also say that getting involved in civic engagement is also a part of being creative. So yeah, I feel like when I was in high school, I didn't really have that much experience with like extracurriculars because it was just a very conservative Christian school. So we didn't have much to do except for like creating some, designs for the school decorations. That's kind of it. But I think I was also able to like write some plays, theaters for this school's chapel. So I feel like when I had those very limited experience back in school, I was able to like apply them when I got into PU. So yeah, I would say that I was able to leverage my skills and hobbies while being at PU, even if I didn't have that much experience back in high school. So yeah, I mean, if you're interested in a specific field, and even if you think that it's not related, just like Harry said, it's not like it's 100% not related. You can still try to use that to, you know, improve your resume, get involved in something impactful for your community or for the better opportunities, for the lack of better words. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Yeah. And one of the things that I like about the Power Me is that, its diversity and how it welcomes like people's from different backgrounds. And the first time I joined, very early workshops that we have to go like language and thinking workshops, I get to listen to that, people with different backgrounds and different experiences, they bring different things to the classroom. And, those stories are very interesting and engaging, and I feel like I was learning new things every day. So I just want to ask you guys, when you guys first, found out about Parmi University, what qualities do you expect from it? And when you apply and get in, what qualities you fell in love and, what are your favorite, things or like qualities that Parmi University have? Yeah.
All right. So the qualities of PU that I like the most, right? So firstly, this is very obvious, but being able to pursue quality education just from your home, because I feel like, you know, these days the university expenses are really high and you don't really want to like spend a lot, or maybe your family aren't able to afford it, which is common with a lot of middle class families, right? So I feel like being able to pursue quality education just from your home, just from the comfort of your home, and still being able to get a degree from your home is still, how do I say it? Like a benefit for you. So I feel like this is one of the qualities that I really like. So the next one is being generous with the scholarships. So if PU wasn't, didn't give the much high amount of scholarship, I feel like I wouldn't even be here. So for the students who are thinking of applying, like um, try your best to, showcase your qualities, just like I mentioned earlier, because you will still get, a generous amount of scholarship based on who you are, what your needs are. So I feel like that is also a really great quality of PU. And lastly, I think I think that, PU has a lot of opportunities to offer. So it's not just like it's not just the courses, the classes that are interesting here, right? I mean, the classes are obviously the main part of PU. You're able to learn, you're able to like analyze things with your classmates, and that's good. But you're also able to like expand outside of the classroom. So, for example, a lot of students here, we have like meetups, in-person meetups, exchange programs, right? You have to apply for them. And there are also like community projects that you can get involved in. Like last year, I think we had to do projects based on the SOGIs or LGBTQ plus individuals. So I think that's also a really good um, way to, explore your interests while giving back to the community in a sense. So I feel like you would be able to explore these kind of opportunities and also like service learning during the summer, if you want to like apply for those kind of opportunities as well. there will be opportunities for you. So you don't really have to worry about it. You will still find tons of opportunities while navigating your life through PU. So I feel like these are the really interesting qualities of PU that I like. And, you know, I feel like it also stands out as Parami as a whole because of these unique qualities. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Mm. Great. So for me, um, the being the online university as an online university, I don't think that I don't think that I will get a university life here because it is online university. So, but the thing is that I was wrong, you know. I feel more connected than when I was in Montreal University. So I really feel connected with the students and the professor, academic advisors, and even the deans and president. So I think it's feel really warm and connected. That is the thing that I like. And the other thing is that uh, the care that they give to each student. I really like that because we are not just like, student ID numbers, because professor care about us and student advisor care about it, and even and the other thing is that student support service. I really love them because they really do care about us. So we can ask question, we can be wrong, and we can make mistake, and we can change our mind, and that's okay. They go along with it. And for someone like me who didn't have everything figuring out, that kind of environment, make all the difference. So it feel really warm. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think like you guys have said like so many qualities of Parami. Like the one listening to this, like you might not believe it, but those actually is it. Like let's say like the of course like many of us, I think like all of us have attended like the online classes before, right? Since COVID we can go out and we just have to depend on those online classes. But being an online university, like it's totally different from what an online class is. Like in here, like you have, of course, like just like a university, you have papers to write, you have exams to take, and you have quizzes to answer. But the thing is, like all of those, like you don't have to do alone. Like you have to do together with your peers, your friends, the students, and also like if you like ever need help, you can also like reach out the professor. Like they are not only available during the class time, but they are also available outside the class time. Like of course, like you have to reach them up, but they are willing to like trying to listening to us, understand us, and it's really good, right? And also just like Harry said, that it's although like we are saying like we is it as a online university, like there are also like learning help, learning facilities, learning centers which you can also use too. And also just like Ain said, like there are also like service opportunities too where you can do the internships about your interests, and also like maybe some opportunities are related with your major, so which mean like you can explore a lot, like you can explore things and you can decide like whether this track is for you or not, or like what you want to do. And also there are many clubs in the university to support you to it. And if you are lucky or if you are interested, you can even start one for yourself, right? And like the other like-minded people were gatherers and like trying to run those clubs with you. Like there are many activities to do. So like I think like those are some of the qualities of the university. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Okay. I might have said a lot and seem like advertising, but it's not, believe me. So yeah. So how about Gao? Do you want to go to next questions?
Okay, so in our university we have like three main majors, which is philosophy, politics, economic, which is counted as one major, and then we have like statistic and data science, and another one is environmental and sustainability studies. So all those like three majors, what are you guys' current track right now? Are you guys, I think Aang mentioned that she is like pursuing PPE, right? And then, can you walk us through, how you get to choose PPEs? Does your prior interest in philosophy, does it help you to, choose the choose the majors, or do you need it anyhow? Do you gain anyhow while you were choosing the majors? And what about Harry? Harry hadn't really mentioned about, your intended major. So would you, introduce and tell us about how you guys get to choose the majors?
So I think I can go with this question first since I'm a junior right now. So yeah, so currently I'm still a PPE major, and how I decided to get to that is firstly, just like I mentioned, I was really into philosophy. I think my favorite philosopher at the time was Descartes. I think, therefore I am. So I was really into philosophy, and I wanted to like explore more about the subject. So that's why I was like, okay, philosophy, politics, and economics might be the correct major for me. But also at the time, um, I was like, I think to myself that I'm not very good at math, right? So I don't think STS would work for me. And I like I said, I am into writing. I'm into like analyzing. So I'm more specifically into writing papers, right? So that's how I came to choose the PPE major. And by the time I finished second year, I had to choose my track. So within these three factors, right? Philosophy, politics, and economics. Even though it's very ironic because even though I was really into philosophy, by the time I finished second year, I feel like I was leaning towards politics more. So that's how I came to choose the politics track because I was like um, really into learning more about how government systems work, the overall global politics. So it was really interesting to me and I wanted to learn more about that. So I chose the track. But the thing is, now that I'm in my third year, I'm leaning more towards economics. So I feel like I am exploring all of these three tracks at the same time, like philosophy, politics, and now I'm really into economics. So for the students who are watching this, if you're like very undecisive like me, yeah, just do your thing, just roll with it. You know, at the end of the day, when you're getting your BA, the the degree is gonna show like if you're choosing PPE, it will show PPE, and if you're choosing SDS, then it will show SDS. So the track is like just your main focus, but you're still gonna get the PPE degree. So why not just explore all the courses that you're interested in, and who knows, you might even get an opportunity that aligns with these this major as well. So yeah, that's how I came to choose my major. I'm still PBE, not changing that, but the tracks are evolving in a way. So yeah, Harry, would you like
Okay.
to share next?
Yeah. So as they said, if you're watching this, don't put pressure on you. So it will naturally come to you. So for me, uh, when I apply the Param University, my plan is to take PPE. So SDS is not for me because, it's very hard. Statistic, probability, calculus, it's so hard, right? For me. So I would go to politics, economics, and philosophy, and I think I will major. I like to choose politics and economic tracks because I'm more into like um world politics, and that the other thing is that I need that my community needs this kind of quality in human resource. So I want to be like once. So I plan to focus on politics and economics, but not political science. Like more like an IR, international relation, to become the diplomat or something. So yeah, that is the one that I'm trying to focus on and uh, make it with my career. That's it.
So practically, like PP in the house for this episode. So like there is no STS students in the house right now. So but still like there are a lot of STS students like you can think more than you can think in our university. So like those who are like those prospective students who are interested in STS or ESS, like don't be discouraged, right? There are much more students like who have the same interest as you in our university. It just unfortunately that we only like previous students are gathered here for this episode. So yeah, that's it. That's what I want to say. So don't worry, like even if you have like a different major in mind when you started applying for the university, like Ain said, right, your major can even change because like you still have like 2 years to explore your interests and your decisions. So you can still change your decision even after your associate degree. Right. So that's it. So don't worry about that. So I think like, we have talked about a lot of things. So I think this is our last questions now. So yeah, finally it's going to end. So okay, so our last questions would be like just like we talk about the majors, right? So do you guys think that is it important to figure out what to major before we even get into the university?
So, if you are watching this, it's not important at all. So I wish that someone had told me earlier, before applying university. So because it is very hard to find that align with your hobby or your interest to find university, because this day university are expensive and education is expensive. So it's not important at all. And the other thing is that uh, that's why there is liberal arts program, right? So just applying a university, we even just applying to a university, if there is something you are a little bit interested in. So I don't think it's not important. And the other thing is that if you are just finishing GCSE or GAD or IB, so you don't need a full plan at 18 or 19. You are just a baby at the real world. So university is where you discover your interests. So you don't have to prove them, no? You don't have to, already choose what you are interested in. But the other thing is that if you have, interest in politics or economics or SDS or environmental, that's good for you. But I'm speaking for the one that who doesn't have, a clue to choose a career on to focus on. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I have similar ideas to Harry as well, because when I was first applying to Parmy, I didn't know what to choose either. I just kind of stick to PPE because I feel like it aligns with what I want the most. So that's why I chose it. But I was still unsure for the first 2 years of my studies. So yeah, it's totally fine if you haven't like figured out on the get-go. You can try to find out while you're studying, try to find out while you're getting involved in different activities, because at the end of the day, um, you are still, growing and learning at PU. And I feel like a lot of students who are going to be first time applicants are around, I don't know, 17, 18, 19. So you guys are still teenagers, right? So that's why you should not put too much pressure onto choosing the major, but rather you should try to like navigate through your university life and find out what you really want, um, just gradually, right? Not just immediately, but gradually. So yeah, I feel like it's not that important to decide whether or not you want to pursue this major immediately. You can do that while you're here, and after your second year you can still choose your track. So plenty of time. Just uh, try to get involved in these activities, get involved with the community, and ask for advice around with your peers, with your advisors, and then eventually you will get what you want, and you will also get, get to a career that you really like. So that's what I wanted to give advice to the students who are watching this. Yeah.
Sure, like even if you are in your 20s and thinking to start the university again too, don't worry. Just try to be brave and like apply for the university. And if you get accepted, like the things that we can follow, like they will come as a natural. Just like Ain said, right? We are here to help the staff, the students, the friends, and the professor. They will be here to help you. So don't worry. So how about you, Gao?
Yeah, I also like joined the university when I was like 22. So I was already in my like early 20s. And so I was thinking, I will start with the PPEs and kind of, take the politics track. But then like I'm in my second years where I have to declare my, track gains and my major, but I'm leaning more towards philosophy. So, these things, I think like liberal arts university really give us the chance to, explore, what you really want to pursue and what aligns with your interests and what you want to do after work, after school, I mean, So I think you don't have to be like very decisive. It is good that you are very decisive and you already figure out what you want to do. But then, still like if you haven't or if you're still willing to explore more, come to Parma University, you can explore more here. I have like friends who are intending to take, PPE, which is philosophy, politics, and economics, but then they move to SDS because they enjoy more there. I have friends who are planning to study SDS and they move to, ESS, which is Environmental Sustainability Studies. So a lot of, like things can happen in those 4 years because 4 years it's a long period of time, right? So the thing is that you are not just sitting in the like classrooms and just taking lectures. You're like Aang mentioned, engaging with the community around yourself, and you're also being involved in clubs, activities. It will broaden your horizons and how you see the world and how you view yourself. In that way, like changes in majors and declaring different majors can happen. But the thing is that Parma University is here to support those changes and make it happen. So don't be very discouraged if you still haven't figured out yet. Just come here, apply for it if you have an initial interest. And then from that starting point, you will pick up and move on. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to like two of the student ambassadors here today. With that, I think to the student who are like trying to apply to the university, they really get like good insights and and how to prepare for their essays from this video. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
Don't worry, it's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure. So,
Thank you for having us.
so yeah, yeah. Also, thanks a lot to Aid and Harry for like joining us today as a special host. And you guys have shared like a lot of ideas on that. So like yeah. So anyway, like thanks for listening till the end to all those audiences out there, and also like thanks for hosting this episode. We have learned a lot. So yeah. So I guess like see you or in next episode, and thanks for joining today.
Yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.